Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Beauty Renee, the one and only beauty mogul. So today y'all, I just got back from Cabo and I'm so excited to tell y'all the tea, honey. Okay, so in this video we're gonna do an itinerary, what we booked, how was the experience, and if I would go back or not. Okay, so let's start off with our flight. Our flight was only about 2.5 to 3 hours from Dallas, Texas, and we flew American, smooth flight. We got there at about 9 o'clock in the morning, which is the way we like to travel. I want to make sure that I maximize all my time so I get like a whole full day, you know what I'm saying? So we went from Thursday to Sunday night, okay? So let's get into the hotel. The hotel we stayed at was the Hilton Los Cabos, and when I tell y'all, this was my first time out of the country, so maybe this is like a thing when you travel, but baby, the customer service was immaculate. Like there was never a time where I felt like somebody was not like trying to take care of us. Even when we were just like sitting on our own, like someone walked up to us to make sure like we were okay and everything was just good and we were comfortable. I love that. They met us with a hibiscus margarita. I'm not a drinker. I don't like alcohol like that. Like it's just not for me. But the hibiscus margarita, it was very sweet, which if I am gonna drink, I'm gonna drink something sweet so that I don't taste the alcohol. It was so good, and I'll insert a clip right here. So that was like their main drink that they greet you with, and then they give you like 2 or 3, you know, when you get there, especially if you're waiting to be checked in and all that good stuff. So that was amazing. The view, I'll insert a clip as well for the view. They had like 3 restaurants in that particular hotel, resort, whatever you want to call it. We did eat at 2 of them majority of the time there, because most of the time we were not even at the hotel. So we got in where we fit in, and the food was amazing. The breakfast, I did not like the breakfast. The only thing that I liked was the French toast, because I'm a French toast girl. I don't like pancakes. I don't like any of that stuff. I'm a French toast, fruit and eggs girl, okay? And the French toast was toasted, okay? It was immaculate. Moving forward, so that day we went, so the first night we went to Taboo, y'all. I have been itching to get to Taboo. Like, y'all have no idea. Well, the girls said no. The girls said get it. You know what I'm saying? So if you've been on YouTube, TikTok, you know Taboo is that place to go, okay? And I was just like, we gotta go here for your birthday dinner. Like, this is the vibe. We're gonna start the trip off right, okay? Let me tell y'all, Taboo, I want to slap all the chefs, because the steak, and I'll insert a clip, he had steak, I had the lamb chops. First of all, they gave me a lot of lamb chops, which I was not expecting that, because you know normally at any other restaurant you only get like 3. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm in Dallas. Y'all know what I'm saying. I only get like 3 little lamb chops or whatever, but they gave me a whole lot. The mashed potatoes were bomb. But that steak though, that steak literally melted in my mouth. I have never in my life had a steak like that. How Taboo? How y'all do that? How? But baby, keep doing it, okay? Because everywhere there's a Taboo, I'm going, honey. I'm going, and I'm getting that steak, okay? He ate all his. It was so much on my plate. The asparagus, y'all, everything was top tier. From the live entertainment, you want to book, I mean, if you're wanting a sunset dinner, cool, by all means, you know, book between like 6:30 and 7 if you want a sunset dinner. But if you're wanting a nighttime dinner to get all those festivities, we booked our reservations at 8 p.m., which I did look up like what was the recommended time to eat dinner there, and most of the people said around 8 p.m. because that's when the live entertainment starts and everything like that. So that's what we did. Our reservation was at 8, And the live entertainment, there was a violinist, there was a saxophone player. And it was just amazing. The ambiance. They asked you, you know, if you're allergic to anything. They did the fireworks. They brought him a complimentary little birthday dessert, like, and I'll insert a few clips as well because it was amazing from start to finish. Like, even the drink I had a lemon drop. Baby, that's the biggest lemon drop I've ever seen. And it was good. I drank it, y'all. I'm not a drinker, but I drank that. It was giving. It was dropping. The lemon was dropping, okay? It was amazing. So that was Taboo. Of course, you got to get your picks. You got to get your picks. Why would you go to Taboo and not get your picks, okay? And I'm going to insert some of why, okay? Now, the next day, we had our UTV excursion at the Wild Canyon. The Wild Canyon is basically an outdoor amusement park. You know what I'm saying? If you want to say in the desert. The amusement park was only 10 minutes from our hotel. So we didn't have a long drive at all. Now, if you're staying at like the Viceroy, which is like literally all the way up, the Viceroy was like 20 minutes from where we were staying. And so just saying, you know, make sure you book your hotel, your Airbnb or whatever, you know, kind of in the middle. That way you're not too far away from everything and it's not a far drive. So with the Wild Canyon, I did book our UTV through TripAdvisor, and I will have the link down below. Y'all, it was everything, okay? But let me tell y'all about the fees, because when we got there, like, I just wasn't expecting all those fees. And I guess maybe I didn't read, but I booked specifically for the UTV tour, the UTV excursion. So I'm thinking that's what we paid for. They did have a $20 entry fee, and that is per person. And if you are doing the ATV and UTV, that you do have to pay for insurance. It was $50. It's $50 per driver. Now, I did not drive, so therefore we only paid just $50. But the guy was like, if you want to drive, it's fine. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But I guess that determines who you have, you know, at the concierge desk or whatever. But just for a warning, you do have to pay the entry fee plus the insurance per driver when doing the ATV and UTV riding. Now, the reason why I booked it, and I'm pretty sure it's the reason why everybody booked it, was the bridge. Y'all, the bridge was at the end, and when I tell y'all, it's not what you think. It's not wobbly. You really cannot feel or tell that you're on a bridge, but the fact that you can see that you're on a bridge. So I really, really like that aspect, because I was terrified, y'all. I'm scared of heights. But I was like, look, hey, it's for Bae's birthday, so I'm going to suck it up and we're going to make it do what it do and have a good time, okay? So it was amazing. The whole tour was about 2 to 3 hours. We did do a couple stops along the trail. We did stop at the beach. We learned a little bit about their nature, their plants. They had a tree that has oil in it, and you can take the oil out of the tree and use it as a natural healer, a natural antiseptic. So, and I will insert that clip as well. And then also there was a weed tree, but it's a weed that's actually illegal. Like you can't sell it like me, if I was to find it, like I can't sell it. Only, you know, what do you call like the smoke shops and the legal people, they can sell it, but you can't, you know what I'm saying? And he said that it was also an aphrodisiac as well, you know, if you're into that type of stuff, and I'll insert that clip as well. And so, yeah, the Wild Canyon, they also have like a zoo area. They have horseback riding, they have bungee jumping, zip lining, they have, y'all, it's so much there. Like, you're gonna have a good time. So if you wanted to set aside a day just for the Wild Canyon, you could, because they have like a little water park area or whatever, and I'll insert that clip as well. So we did enjoy that as well. it was amazing. It was a good day. They do have food. They have drinks. I personally did not like the food. It was given mid, but hey, you may like it. Try something different. I had the beef fajita nachos. That's nothing that I requested because it's not something that was on. Nachos was on the menu, but adding the beef fajita was not. So I requested that. They had everything on the bottom, which I was confused. Like, you know, in America, we put everything on top, like the chips, meat, cheese, sour cream, like all that's on top. Everything was on the bottom. It was chips, cheese, meat, and something else on the top. Yeah, but it was weird. I don't know how, but it was okay. But the drink was good. I had a Miami Vice. That was pretty good. It was sweet. It was good. It was smooth. So I really liked that. So I would highly recommend you adding the Wild Canyon to your itinerary. They do accept Visa or peso. So either or, you can pay in either or. With Taboo is expensive, okay? Because I know that's another thing that everybody wants to know. The bill. With the two of us, we spent like $300-400 in US dollars. All the prices on the menu are in pesos. So just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Make sure if you're the type of person that's about numbers and want to watch your spending, the max you're gonna spend is at least about $250. You know what I'm saying? And that's being very conservative if you're not ordering so many drinks and stuff like that. That's because he ordered a lot of drinks. And then after we had checked out and after we watched the fireworks and everything, I had ordered him another drink, and that drink alone, just one drink, was $38. So Taboo is pricey, okay? It's pricey. So just be aware of that, okay? Get into Friday night dinner. Friday night dinner, I booked us reservations at the Farrollon, which I did find them on TikTok. And the reason why I booked them is because the restaurant itself is literally on a cliff. It's literally off the side of a cliff of a mountain, and the scenery is beautiful. We did not book a sunset dinner. We did a nighttime dinner because that, like I said earlier in the day, we were at the Wild Canyon, so we wanted a little bit time to rest. So we booked a nighttime dinner, but I highly recommend you book a sunset dinner to get those nice pics and enjoy the view. One thing that I do like about the Farrollon, customer service was top tier. First of all, let's say that it's top tier. And it is located, like, if you go into town, like at the end of the strip, it's like 5 minutes past that. So it's literally like at the end of the city, okay? And the food, let me just say this. One thing that I did like about them is that they already have a curated menu. So if you go online and you look at the menu, it's a possibility that that is not what's on the menu for that particular day. I'm not sure if they change it daily. I don't think so. But they already have a curated menu. After you're seated, the chef will come around with the menu on a board, and I will insert a clip here. It comes on a board. You can choose your entree, which is your meat. And one good thing about them is that when you order whatever meat you choose and whatever price is with that, that is the price for your entire meal. It is a 4-course dinner. So if you order a steak that's $95, that's how much your bill is. It's $95. There's nothing added on. You choose your entree, your appetizer, and your dessert. Did I say 4-course? Y'all know what I mean. You get your entree, your appetizer, and your dessert. It's all included in that one particular price, okay? And they have a variety of things that you can choose from. I believe I chose the steak, and he chose the surf and turf, which was with the steak and the shrimp, and then he ordered some other. Oh, and every entree comes with two sides. So if you think about it, that is a lot of food. So from your appetizer, your entree, 2 sides, and a dessert. So you're getting a lot for one price, which that is one aspect that I love. Now on to the food. Unfortunately, we did not like the food. Now, the appetizer, which I chose the tomato bisque soup, tortilla soup. That was amazing. Baby, I wanted to lick the bowl. And I'll insert a clip. Because it was so good. It was creamy. It was smooth. It was just the best soup that I have ever had, okay? But far as the bread was good as well. But far as like the main entree, the food was not good. We were very disappointed. We were very disappointed because we were like, the day before, we like, okay, we didn't already ate at Taboo. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna give me some seafood. Like, it's gonna be bomb. Like, we just knew we was finna eat down. We just knew we was finna eat good, and the food was not giving. Like no exaggeration. Like, he actually threw up when we left. So, I mean, if we were just disappointed, y'all. The vegetables that I had on my plate, they were too hard. I like soft. If you're gonna say they're steamed vegetables, I've never experienced steamed vegetables being hard. So there's that. The steak, I literally took like 1 or 2 bites from it, and it just wasn't. It was okay, but it just wasn't. It wasn't really no taste to anything really. The corn was decent that I had. The cream corn was decent. He had the tomato and pesto, which that was pretty good because we both love pesto. But other than that, just the overall food was not good. The dessert, we got the dessert to go, but I forgot all about it because I was just so upset with the fact that I wasn't full and the dinner wasn't fulfilling, so I didn't even eat the dessert. So there's that. Customer service, top tier. However, I will have to say that there was a lot of staring, there was a lot of pointing, there was one particular family in particular where there was a little girl. She wasn't even little. She looked like she was about 11, 10-ish or whatever. But she was staring at me the entire time. And then there was an adult next to her, and she just kept like smirking and talking and nodding and doing this like to us. And of course, at that time, we were the only people there. And I just think that it's unfortunate, and I think that it's very sad that in this day and time that grown people are teaching their children like behaviors like that. Like, we're all here to have a good time, to eat. Like, why? We're not doing anything to you. We're just here to eat our dinner and going about our business. There was no need for that. And they did that for at least about a good 45 minutes. And again, it was unfortunate. We just ignored it the best way we could. But it was in all the side comments, we heard everything. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it was just really unfortunate. But that didn't damper our overall experience with the staff and everything like that. There was live music. There was a live singer. He was playing the guitar. Like, the ambiance is there. Okay, so if you are a person that pays just for the scenery, by all means, pay your money, boo-boo. But I'm just gonna let you know, to me, it was not worth it. And of course, I will not go back. And Farrollon was about it was about roughly between like $250 to $300. That's because drinks were ordered, you know what I'm saying? So if you're getting multiple drinks, it is gonna add up. So just know that if you're going to these high ticket fancy restaurants, just know you gonna pay that bill. Okay, just forewarning. Saturday, y'all, Saturday, okay? Saturday, I booked us the hip hop boat party. Don't owe us nothing, okay? From start to finish, okay, y'all? I did book that on TripAdvisor as well. Pretty much all of our excursions I booked on TripAdvisor because to me that is the most trustworthy website. And of course, I'll have the links in the description box below, okay? And I did find out about the hip hop boat party on TikTok. So, honey, but the TikToks, does not serve it any justice, I'm telling you. And I will insert some clips right here. Honey, a time was had. A time was had, okay? Like, first of all, let me tell y'all. So, when you buy your ticket, I think it was like, I want to say it was like $158 for the both of us. I think, don't quote me on that. Or it was $258. Yeah, it was $258. I think it's like $100 per person. But that does include your food and, of course, unlimited drinks. I ain't gonna say what we did, but like I said, that does include your food and your drinks. They give you a food ticket as you're walking onto the boat. They give you a complimentary drink as you enter the boat as well. Now, one thing that we didn't know is that they do have VIP. Let me tell y'all, the VIP, if you want to do that, by all means, go ahead. But do I think that it's worth it? No, I do not. I guess it depends on, you know, how packed the boat is or whatever. But basically, VIP is you basically just get first dibs on whatever section you want on the boat. And then you get a bottle of Don Julio for $200. I don't think it's worth it. I don't. But hey, again, I guess it depends on how packed the boat is. If you feel like you don't even want to jeopardize you not having somewhere to sit on the boat and be comfortable, by all means, if you have a large group, go ahead and get the VIP. That way, you know, you're comfortable and you don't have to worry about standing up the entire time. But we were lucky. I made sure that we were the first people in line along with another group. Those girls were so sweet, had such a good time, met some great people, and we got us a section literally because we were the first people in line after they had already let the VIP people onto the boat. Y'all, if you go to Cabo, you have to do the hip hop boat tour. You have to. Like, everybody was just like on the same vibe. Like, do you need me to help you take content? Let's get you a picture. You take a picture over here. Like, everybody was helping everybody get that content, like get that picture and get those videos. Like, everybody was so sweet. It was such a good time. It was such an amazing time, y'all. Like, I highly recommend it. Like I said, the TikTok videos do not serve that place justice. Oh, I can't forget about the champagne shower. Now, the champagne shower, the bottle is $20, and it's something that they do with it's just like in their whole experience, you know? So you definitely want to get you a bottle of champagne so you can pop that bottle and be a part of that. Even if you don't, like, so many people have bottles, like, you gonna be in it, you gonna get that content, so you'll be fine. Also, let's see, what else? Of course, that was our last full day. So, of course, we got dressed. We went down to the strip, went down to the dock, and found a restaurant along the dock. And the food was really good. It was really, really good. A guy drew us a picture. I'll insert a clip right here. It was only $25. He has said he's been doing this for over 30 years in Cabo. So make sure if y'all see him, support him. Get the picture because he is amazing, and he just drew it while we were sitting there eating dinner. So that was amazing as well. That night we went to Crush. Of course, I found this off TikTok. We went to somewhere else just to bypass time a little bit, and it was like Jersey Shore type music or whatever, and I'll insert a clip for that name of that particular bar. They don't have food. It is just a bar. It is just a bar, so they don't have food. So just make sure you eat before you go. But it was a nice vibe. It was a nice vibe. It was pretty cool. Then we walked across the street to Crush. Crush is literally a hole in the wall. You want to say a definition of a hole in the wall? That is the definition of a hole in the wall. It's very small. It's made uniquely in the corner on the street, literally. And that is more for the urban music. So if you're wanting to get on down and twerk some a little bit, Crush is the club for you. The sections, we didn't even inquire for a section. I personally didn't think it was worth it. I knew that we were not going to be there all night, but if you are the type that wants to dance till the sun comes up, by all means, get your tail a section and turn up. Drinks were really good. they were they were priced at a good decent price as well.